Well, it is just about time for the Muletrain news program on this Wednesday, April the 6th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Church service for Esmeralda Lopez, 66 of Lasbuddy, is scheduled for 11 o'clock Friday morning, April 8th at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe, with Father Leo officiating. Rosary will be 6:30 Thursday evening. Burial will be in the Lasbuddy Cemetery. Esmeralda died on Saturday in Lubbock. She was born January the 6th, 1950 in La Moncada, Mexico, to Jesus and Altagracia Uribe Martinez. She married Jose Francisco Lopez in Mexico November the 24th, 1971. Esmeralda was a member of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe. She was preceded in death by her parents and a son, Israel Lopez. Survivors include her husband, Jose Francisco, a son, Francisco Lopez of Lubbock, a daughter, Araceli Torrado, and her husband, Jaime of Hammond, Indiana, a sister, Anna Bustos of Fort Worth, Texas, 7 brothers, Miguel Martinez of San Francisco, California, Salvador Martinez of Mexico, Jesus Martinez, Mexico, J. Rosario Martinez of San Francisco, Panfilo Martinez of San Francisco, Angel Martinez of Mexico, and Luis Martinez of San Francisco. She is also survived by 12 grandchildren. Please keep the Lopez family on your prayer list today. And repeating, the funeral service for Esmeralda Lopez, 66 of Lasbuddy, is 11 o'clock Friday morning at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe, with Father Leo officiating. Rosary is 6:30 Thursday evening. Burial will be in the Lasbuddy Cemetery. G.R. Lassiter, 79 of Georgetown, formerly of Muleshoe, died Tuesday morning in the hospital in Georgetown. He is the brother of Joan Lewis, formerly of Muleshoe as well. She lives in Georgetown as well at Sun City, where G.R. lived. He is survived by a son in California and a daughter here in Texas, 2 brothers and 2 sisters. A memorial service is set for August when the family gets together for a previously scheduled reunion. GR moved to the Muleshoe area in the late 90s from Longview to take care of Grundy Lewis. He lived there in the Needmore area, then moved into town and lived at Parkview. He was a member of the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe. Please keep the G.R. Lassiter family on your prayer list, and his sister, formerly of Muleshoe, Joan Lewis. Keep all of them on your prayer list today. And repeating, G.R. Lassiter, 79 of Georgetown, formerly of Muleshoe, died Tuesday morning in the hospital in Georgetown. A memorial service will be held in August when the family gets together for a previously scheduled family reunion. Memorial service for Robert Hunt, 75 of Muleshoe, was held yesterday on Tuesday. Robert died Sunday here in Muleshoe. He was born November the 7th, 1940 in Muleshoe, and married Nelda Redwine in Progress on January the 29th, 1960. Robert lived in and around Muleshoe his whole life. He was a lifelong farmer, loved to hunt and shoot skeet. He transported for Ellis Funeral Home for 14 years and helped many families during their time of need. Robert always enjoyed helping and supporting the 4-H club. He devoted every living moment to his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Robert attended Calvary Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. He is preceded in death by his parents. Robert is survived by his wife Nelda, his son Curtis Hunt, and wife LaVon of Muleshoe. 2 daughters, Sheila Black of Lubbock and Tori Widener and her husband Larry of Bovina. 6 grandchildren, Landon and Bailey Black, Corey and Angel Hunt, Coley and Jenna Hunt, Andy and Gary Dunlap, Dakota Bruton, Mackenzie and Colton Savage. 7 great-grandchildren, Jay Lee Hunt, Jace Bruton, Jeep Bruton, CJ Black, Kyson Hunt, Jacqueline Hunt, and Caden Hunt. The family suggests memorials to be sent to the Circle of Love, 454 Highway 213, Freona, Texas 79035. Online condolences can be made on the Ellis website at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. And again, memorial service was held yesterday on Tuesday for Robert Hunt, 75 of Muleshoe. Please keep his wife Nelda and their entire family on your prayer list today. Monday was sort of a crazy day at Muleshoe High School as they were having to make up that STAR test that they had problems with for the freshmen on Monday morning. And at the same time, Muleshoe High School was hosting the UIL District Academic Meet for 3A District 2. That spring meet, the Muleshoe High School teams placed first overall in the district. So congratulations, April Smith, and all of the teachers that assisted with this. Again, Muleshoe placed first. They accrued 374 points. Second in the district UIL meet was Shallowater with 350 points. Third was Tulia High School with 231. Fourth, Littlefield with 230. Fifth was Freona High School with 199, and Dimmitt had 106 points. But again, it's worth saying Muleshoe High School placed first in the UIL Academic Spring Meet with 374 points. Those that we'll move on to the regional academic qualifiers are Esmeralda Cabrera in accounting. She placed third. Beto Diaz, calculator applications, first individual. The team also in calculator applications placed first as a team. Lizette Vinzor was second in calculator applications. Angie Aviles is a member of that team and will continue on. Victoria Villalobos was second in calculator applications. Vanessa Mojica was second in computer applications. Hallie Myatt, editorial writing, placed first individually. Colton Morrison was third individually in editorial writing, and we'll move on to the regionals. Lizette Mojica, third, headline writing. Chris Barber, first in informative speaking. Kiara Regalado was second in informative speaking. Rochelle Whitworth, first in Lincoln Douglas debate. Hallie Myatt, literary criticism, placed second. Sadie Sutta, second in news writing. Chris Flores, first in poetry interpretation. Allegra Mora, third in poetry interpretation. Zena Gallegos, first in prose interpretation. Mario De Hoyos, second in prose interpretation. Payal Patel, first in ready writing. Eric Vela, first in science, taught biology. Second was Alexandra Mojica in social studies. The speech team as a whole came in first in the district, and those are the Muleshoe High School students that will move on to the regional competition in UIL academics. So congratulations to the Muleshoe High School kids and all of their teachers, and April Smith, who's the coordinator, as they hosted the meet on Monday and placed first. Muleshoe High School had 374 points, placing first. Second place was Shallowater with 350. Third, Tulia High School with 231. Look in our Twitter feed, bottom left corner of our website, muleshoetv.com. We've got a story from the Pages Past Clovis News Journal you can see linked up in our feed. On this date, 1966, April 5th, 1966, Muleshoe's Terry Dill won the par 3 preliminary to the Masters Golf Tournament with a 5-under par 22. United Press International referenced Dill as the brawny young pro from Austin, Texas, via his old hometown of Muleshoe, and said he won the pre-Masters contest by one stroke over amateur Don Allen. Dill also played in the regular Masters tournament in 1966 and recorded one of his best career performances, finishing tied for 17th place. Terrence Darby Dill is now 76 and lives in the Lakeway, Texas community, which is near Austin. He graduated from Muleshoe High School in the late 50s, played golf in college at the University of Texas. Both of his parents were school teachers here in the Muleshoe schools. Terry started playing golf at the Muleshoe Country Club, and he competed over his career in the PGA Tour, Champions Tour, and is now in the European Seniors Tour. And that is cool that the Clovis News Journal had that Pages Past. You can click on it, the bottom left corner of our website, muleshoetv.com, remembering Muleshoe golfer Terry Dill. Another story you can find in our Twitter feed is from Fox 34 KJTV 34 out of Lubbock. Muleshoe family hosts run benefit was benefiting son with rare cancer. A Muleshoe family is inviting the South Plains to run for Reed. Their son was diagnosed with an aggressive and rare brain tumor at 10 months old. He's halfway through chemo and radiation. A 5K is being held to raise funds for his medical needs and research. It will be held Saturday, May the 7th at 9 here in Muleshoe at the Muleshoe Church of Christ on the Hill, 2201 West American Boulevard. Participants must register by April the 20th. For a registration form, you can email Rootin, ROOTIN, the number 4, REID, at Outlook.com. And, of course, Reed Markle is the son of Ryan and Morgan Markle of Muleshoe. Again, that 5K run is Saturday, May the 7th at 9 in the morning at the Muleshoe Church of Christ on the Hill. Register by April the 20th. Email Rootin for Reed, that's ROOTIN, the number 4, REID, at Outlook.com. You can find that story, bottom left corner of our website, muleshoetv.com, in our Twitter feed. On the front page of our website today, along with rotating here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, you can see the Muleshoe Art Association's award program that was held yesterday afternoon on Tuesday, along with the critique by the judge, Marilyn Young. And then you can see each one of the entries in the Muleshoe Art Association 2016 Spring Art Show. The best in show was a watercolor painting of Pat Burns. He is a Portales native, and his best in show was Venice at Dusk. It also won first place in the watercolor division. Second place in watercolor was Joy Summon with her Sea Storm. Third was Ann Johnson with her Mischief Big Little Chief. Honorable mentions went to John Birdsong, Joy Summon, and Lois Snyder. In the miniature paintings, first, Lois Snyder with Ready for Harvest. Honorable mentions went to Scott Blazek and John Birdsong. In the miscellaneous entries, first went to John Birdsong for Future Abstractionist. Second, Melba Bratcher, Carved Woodpecker. Third, Tina Bradley for her Ghost Ship, and an honorable mention went to Joy Summon. In the pastels, first was Martha Honeycutt, Shelter from the Storm. Second, Sandra Chansey with her Blue Boat. Honorable mention went to Sandra Chansey for her another painting. Oils and acrylics, first, Jackie Hinderleiter with Cows. Second, Pauline Clark with Sunglow. Third, Scott Blazek, Children in the Marketplace. Honorable mentions to Pauline Clark and Ann Johnson. Photography, first place was David Wesley with Paladuro Canyon. Second, Heather Hancock, Stink Eye. And third, Alice Lyles for Fence and Flowers. Honorable mentions in photography went to Ann Johnson, Heather Hancock, and Alice Lyles. In the MHS Students Division, these are art students of Sandy Chitwood that entered their works. First place was Eagle by Luke Leal. Second place, Girl with Mask by Mary Rodriguez. And third place, When the Cows Come Home by Aline Gomez. Honorable mentions went to Hallie Gardner, Gladys Munoz, Eddie Elizalde, and Gladys Gomez. You can see every one of those entries along with the critique by the judge, Marilyn Riley, along with all the awards presented by the Muleshoe Art Association President Martha Honeycutt, awarded on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. Also, you can see it rotating here today on Wednesday on Reach Broadband Channel 6. We're sorry to report that Muleshoe baseball teams lost yesterday. They were playing here in Muleshoe at the park against the Shallowater Mustangs. The varsity team lost 5-1, and the JV team lost as well. Muleshoe varsity baseball goes to 1-3 in district and 3-11-1 overall in the 2016 season. It is time now for the weather forecast, brought to you by 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. First, a message from our sponsor. Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5-AREA, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5-AREA. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Looking back at Tuesday at the Mesonet site here in Muleshoe, the max temp was 85 degrees and the low was 38. There was some wind yesterday on Tuesday. 38 miles per hour was the max wind gust on Tuesday, but it occurred sort of early at 11:55 p.m. and it seemed to get a little bit calmer later as the day went on. But it was a very warm day and some wind yesterday on Tuesday. Should be sunny and warm today. A little bit cooler though. High near 75 degrees for today on Wednesday. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming west this afternoon, so calmer winds today. Clear tonight, low around 38. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly sunny on Thursday, high near 78 degrees. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming northeast in the afternoon. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low around 40. East-northeast winds around 15 miles per hour. Then Friday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Partly sunny, high near 70 degrees. East-northeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, becoming southeast Friday afternoon. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms again, mostly cloudy, low around 42 degrees. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, a slight chance of showers with thunderstorms also possible after 8 in the morning, mostly sunny, high near 76 degrees. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour. Later Saturday afternoon, chance of precipitation is again 20%. Saturday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 p.m. Partly cloudy, low around 49. South winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. So we do have chances of rain Friday and Saturday along with Sunday in our weekend. Slight chances, but still we'll take anything that we can get. So we'll have some calm, warm days here for the next several days and a little bit windier on Saturday. Sunday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 8 a.m. Partly sunny, high near 78, breezy with the southwest wind 15 to 25 miles per hour. A chance of showers and thunderstorms Sunday night before 8 p.m. Mostly clear, low around 44. Repeating today for Wednesday, sunny, high near 75, northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming west this afternoon. Clear tonight, low around 38. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, mostly sunny on Thursday, high near 78 degrees. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming northeast Thursday afternoon. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 45. Area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. The annual Muleshoe High School Fine Arts Night to Shine will be hosted next week, Thursday, April 14th, from 6 until 8 p.m. at the MHS Commons area. Tickets are $12. All-you-can-eat meal catered by River Smiths will be served from 5:30 until 6:30. Chicken, fish, hush puppies, coleslaw, beans, potato salad, cobbler, tea, and water. You'll be able to see the Muleshoe High School art displayed. Then band and choir performances begin at 6:30, and the one-act play of Sparks Fly Upward begins at 8 p.m. at the Carrie Moore Auditorium. Everyone's invited to the Muleshoe High School Fine Arts Night to Shine, Thursday, April 14th, 6 until 8 p.m. at the Muleshoe High School Commons area. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments. Please stay tuned.
Do you have family in town? Well, if you do, come to Liao's, where families come together. Liao's is a family business that started in Muleshoe. They are located at 1010 West American Boulevard and serve the best of Mexican food and other treats. See you at Liao's. That's where my family goes when we are in town.
This edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with bill pay banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by for more information. The First Bank here in Muleshoe, 202 South 1st Street, 806-272-4515. Again, First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC. The swing bed program at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center is for Medicare patients discharged from Muleshoe or any other hospital following an acute illness, injury, or surgery, but still need time and physical therapy to heal and strengthen before going home. For more information, call Lucy Garcia, RN, at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 806-272-4524, to see if you or your loved one qualifies for the swing bed program at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street. Again, call Lucy Garcia, 806-272-4524. Colton and Michelle Hill lost their house to a fire last week on Tuesday. They lived close to Lasbuddy. There's been a fund set up at Muleshoe State Bank for them and their 3 young children, according to Craig Smyer. That's Colton and Michelle Hill lost their house Tuesday last week due to a fire close to Lasbuddy. There's a fund been established for the Hill family and their 3 young kids at the Muleshoe State Bank. Rachel's Challenge will be here in Muleshoe on Friday, April the 8th at 6 p.m. at the Carrymore Auditorium with Cody Hodges, the foundation speaker from Rachel's Challenge. Here, the freshman class from Muleshoe High School will have a meal prior to the event at 6 p.m. Rachel's Challenge, while her life was tragically cut short during the Columbine High School shooting on April 20th, 1999, Rachel Joy Scott's shining example of kindness and compassion was not defeated that day. Come hear the inspiring true story of one girl's dream being fulfilled over a decade after her death. The presentation is a powerful reminder of the little things we can do every day to make our world a better place. It's recommended for kids 7th grade and up, but everyone is invited in the Muleshoe area. It's Friday, April the 8th at 6 p.m. at the Muleshoe High School Carrymore Auditorium, Rachel's Challenge. Today, on Wednesday at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center for lunch, they're serving chicken fried steak. Thursday, sweet and sour pork, fried rice, mixed vegetables, tossed salad with dressing, fruit parfait. And on Friday, fish or chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat roll, tropical fruit mix. They play bingo at the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D, each Thursday at 1:30, and bunco on the first and third Tuesday of each month. Everyone is invited. They have dominoes that go on every afternoon at several tables at the Senior Center, so they invite you to come by and have a good time. Going on today, Muleshoe High School District golf teams, boys and girls, are playing the district golf tournaments. The boys are at Tolia and the girls are at Dimmitt. Of course, as we just mentioned, Rachel's Challenge is Friday at high school, and then Saturday at 12 noon, the Lady Mule softball team will be at Shallow Water, so good luck to them. We've been talking about that there's a Muleshoe connection with the LCU Lady Chaps, as Steve Gomez, their coach, is the son-in-law of Rodney and Sandra Blackwood, both Muleshoe natives, and they now live in Lubbock. And Steve, their son-in-law, is the coach of the LCU Lady Chaps basketball team. And Monday, they won the NCAA Division II championship game in Indianapolis, Indiana, over Alaska Anchorage, 78-73. That makes the LCU girls basketball team perfect on the season, 35-0. And congratulations to Steve Gomez on that big win and his basketball team, the LCU Lady Chaps. Again, Steve, the coach, is the son-in-law of Rodney and Sandra Blackwood of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe. Rodney Blackwood graduated from MHS in 1961, and his wife, the former Sandra Scott, graduated in 1965. On your prayer list today, continue to remember Jinx Myers, who's in room 110, recuperating here at the Muletrain Medical Center after breaking his hip. David Gallman, keep him on your prayer list today. Gail Morris needs to remain on your prayer list. Bernie Martz. Also remember Travis Basir, John Snell. Remember Hannah Simmons, who has been accepted into the Make-A-Wish Foundation, where she will be sent in the next 6 to 9 month period to Disney World along with her family. She's the 10-year-old daughter of Scott and Misty Simmons. So keep Hannah Simmons on your prayer list today. Remember Kinley Whitaker. Also, Ronnie Schaefer of Stephenville, formerly of Muleshoe, needs to be on your prayer list today. Keep Mike Pugh on your prayer list, please. Also, remember the families of Dee Chitwood, Angie Castillo, Larry Kirk, Vernon Puckett, Glenn Williams, Becky Gonzalez, Bob Donaldson, Robert Hunt, Carolyn Gross, and the family of Esmeralda Lopez and G.R. Lassiter. Keep all these families grieving the loss of a loved one on your prayer list today. The Walking Warriors, the Relay for Life team at Calvary Baptist Church, raised $1,900 last Sunday. After church, they had an auction for the Relay for Life team where they raised $1,900, the Walking Warriors at Calvary Baptist Church. On our bargain basement today, for sale, a brown glider, rocker, and swivel chair that reclines and has a stool. Call Debbie Hammer, 806-272-7346 or 946-8073. That's for sale, a brown glider, rocker, swivel brown chair that reclines and has a stool. Call 806-272-7346 or 946-8073. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can find our latest Muletrain News rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6. Find it as well on our website, muleshoetv.com, free of charge, on demand. Anytime you want to listen to it, click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page. Again, that's muleshoetv.com.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Newspapers with unusual names. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And The Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They are owned by the members that they serve. Check them out online, bcecoop.com, 806-272-4504. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoyed The Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
You know, I don't buy newspapers with normal names. I have the El Dorado Success and the Big Lake Wildcat, and now we have the Devil's River News.
Randy Menken has just acquired the Devil's River News in Sonora.
The Devil's River News kind of fell on hard times for a few years, but it didn't completely go away. They kept putting out a paper. Eventually, we were able to purchase it. I thought it was important that we keep this paper here. It's the oldest business in Sutton County. It's been here since 1890. Old West times, and it was important for it to stay.
Randy's headquarters is in the offices of the El Dorado Success, which is the oldest business in Schlacker County.
And the Big Lake Wildcat is the oldest continually operated business in Reagan County.
Randy has been active in newspaper associations and has won numerous awards for reporting on major national stories. I asked him about his journalism background.
I worked on the loading dock at the University Daily at Texas Tech. I did not study journalism. After college, I moved to El Dorado and worked in the oil field for many years. I worked here out of Sonora for a long time. One day, oil hit $8 a barrel, and we were looking for something to do. My family, we had lived in El Dorado for all that time, and I wanted my kids not to have to move around, and so we were going to have to do something different or leave this part of the country. So we decided something different. and we bought the newspaper in El Dorado, and that was in 1994.
Kimberly Meyer is the new editor of the Devil's River News. She worked for the San Angelo Standard-Times 8 years and freelanced for the Houston Chronicle and other newspapers.
It's a dream.
Today is the first issue of the new Devil's River News. What's been the response?
Overwhelming response, positive response. People have, they've called, they've come by to subscribe, they've complimented it, they've thanked us for being here. It's just overwhelming. It's great.
Randy Macon and Kimberly Meyer of the Devil's River News in Sonora. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located right here in Muleshoe at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. Stephen or branch office administrator Dana Rempe can assist you with any of your financial needs, no matter where you live. The market report was recorded this Wednesday, April the 6th, 2016 at 11:50 a.m.
This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones, bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stocks are edging higher as rising oil prices and upbeat data on China's services sector help to ease concerns about the global economy. In mergers and acquisition news, Dublin-based Botox maker Allergan announced it would abandon its merger with U.S. pharmaceutical giant Pfizer after new government regulations made the tax advantage of the cross-Atlantic deal more difficult to achieve. Investors now turn their attention to the release of the minutes from the Federal Reserve's March meeting on monetary policy expected later this afternoon. U.S. bond prices are trading lower to start the day. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is healthcare, while the worst performing sector is telecommunications. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 72 points to 17,676. The S&P 500 index is up 13 to 2,058, and the NASDAQ Composite Index is up 51 to 4,895. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate, with 383 million shares traded. Advancers are outnumbering decliners by roughly a 3-2 margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is down $9 to $1,222. The spot price of silver is down 8 cents to $15, and crude oil prices are up $1 to $37. In bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.58%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 1.75%. In stocks of local interest, Procter & Gamble is up 31 cents to 83.47. Berkshire Hathaway is down 16 cents to 141.04. Xcel Energy is down 36 cents to 40.59. Pfizer is up $1.31 to $32.67. Walt Disney is up 40 cents to $97.40. Apple is up 51 cents to $110.32. Johnson & Johnson is down 2 cents to $108.93. Vodafone is up 51 cents to $31.17. And Chevron is up $1.58 to $94.26. This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice at 104 West 2nd Street in Muleshoe. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.